Hello, I'm Ian Shaw, and I'd like to take you through our Growing High Performing Teams program for 2016. If you want your team to become a high performing team, so what do? Typically, team building. Learn to cook, play games, enjoy, have fun. It's great fun, but what so often happens is it patches over the cracks, it bridges over the gaps, and doesn't solve the problems that are holding the team back. We learned over many years of working with teams that becoming a high-performing team is more about perspiration and less about inspiration.
And the playing head of the team, Richie McCaw, will see his coach applaud and then step forward to lift the World Cup for a second time.
And His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales will now present the Webb Ellis Cup to Richie McCaw.
It's never been about him, never will be, if he's got anything to do with it. But he gets this chance to do something now that nobody else has done, to hold on to a second World Cup, a third cup for his nation, a first on overseas soil.
Learning from sport, no better team than the All Blacks rugby team that were going through problems, but they had 15 lessons that they took on board, and over a period of time they developed into the most amazing team across any sport. So the key message is, if you want to improve your team, you need to have a program that you run over a period of time. It's a strange thing. We accept the need to invest in the development of sports teams, but tend to underinvest in the development of work teams. I was lucky enough to spend 22 years working for a great company, Nestlé Purina. We ran an amazing inspirational leadership program, and out of that, people were asking for a program for teams, so we created one, High Performing Teams version 1. I left Purina at the end of 2009. By that stage, we had developed up to version 12 and in multiple languages. In 2010, I set up Release the Magic, and for the first time, I introduced people to the different levels, because I actually had identified that there are dysfunctional teams, quite often at a very high level, and teams go through different stages, becoming functional, becoming performing, and then becoming high performing. 2016, for the first time in 5 years, I decided to upgrade, renovate, innovate, and create a brand new program for 2016. So if you want to become a high-performing team, perhaps we can help you to release the magic in your own team. Who are we? This is why we exist, to release the magic in people so that they can achieve amazing things. How we do it is we will dare to take people out of their comfort zones and experience new things and change their thinking. We will challenge people to make changes in their lives and provide nurturing coaching support on their journeys. We will ensure that what people learn is easy to grasp, makes a difference, and has a lasting effect. Rather than weigh people down with their problems, we will look to energize and excite them about new possibilities. We will support our learners to become teachers and coaches so that they too may release the magic in others. That's how we operate. These are our values. We believe in trust, passion, simplicity, sustainability, and creativity. So if that's the sort of company that you'd like to work with, then we'd love to work with you. How does High Performing Teams 2016 work? There are 4 stages. The first stage is design. We sit down with you, ideally with you and your HR business partner, and we design your high-performing team program. We'll create a detailed storyboard, which you sign off, and then we get going, putting everything together. In the preparation phase, we will set up team member and key stakeholder surveys, because we'll get their perception based on the model that we use for high-performing teams. The team then prepare their My Facebooks to share personal insights. Then we start with a 2-day kickoff workshop. And basically the 2 days, the first day is looking at the way things are, and the second day is the way things need to be. Review the feedback, identify the changes that need to be made. We develop a powerful team vision and then we will identify the key strategic actions that need to be taken. Important is the follow-up, so continuing to improve. So follow-up actions will be sort of carefully woven into the regular meeting structure. The team will bring the team vision to life. They will find a way of inducting new members into the team so they understand what the team is all about. And then we will run additional high-performing team modules, for example, performance coaching. What we've discovered over the years is that when a team learns together, it grows together. So that, in very simple terms, is what the program is all about. So this is the model that has taken many years and the contribution of many people to develop. The heart of the model is the engaging leader. The leader does need to be inspiring and engaging and in some way sharing of ownership and accountability with their team. Know and grow our skills. The team needs to identify the strengths within the team and then find ways to share those strengths across the team. Continuous performance improvement, always looking for ways to eradicate waste, do more value-added activities, reduce non-value-added activities, building that into the mindset. Mutual trust, a real key. People trust one another. They trust and care about one another enough to give tough feedback to one another. A vision that truly inspires people. The why and the how of why the team exists. Goals, the what's. The goals are fully aligned across the whole team, and there's a great deal of pride and passion within the team. So that's the model. The whole of the program can be summarized on one card, one laminated card, A4, 2 sides. This side covers off all the key characteristics. Everything that you see there is what goes into the team member and key stakeholder surveys. So you get feedback on those key areas which are the drivers of a high-performing team. And then at the bottom, these are individual little modules that can be run with the teams to help them to work in a simpler, smarter, quicker way. The second page covers the performance coaching, the 4 key coaching skills, and the program actually identifies these key skills and helps people to embed them in the way that the team operates. And then at the bottom there, you'll see the performance coaching tools. Each of those tools are taken straight out of our coaching program and become part of high-performing team. And they're all amazing little tools that help the team to actually really improve their performance. So the 2-day workshop, low-hanging fruit. Immediately you get benefits because relationships improved, people become a real team. They go onto the workshop as a group of individuals, but they become a real team. They start to think as one team. There's a behavior change. The team vision inspires people. Goals are aligned. There's a feeling of loyalty within the team. Feedback becomes the norm. Conflict is dealt with in the open. Mutual trust grows and grows. People support one another. They give encouragement and they give challenge, and that's what we call the loving boot. We get a growth mindset where people continue to grow their skills, and continuous improvement mindset. These are key mindsets where it's just built into the thinking of the team. A performance coaching culture develops, performance keeps improving, and it becomes a great team. People want to join it. So that's how the program works, and it delivers real benefits all the way through the program. So if that sounds interesting to you, please get in touch with me. You've got my business card there on the screen. Whatever happens, my role is always to act as trainer, facilitator, and coach. My commitment always is to the people I work with to create a safe and supportive learning environment for all participants, to support the participants all the way through to becoming a high-performing team, continue to support you long after the workshop has ended. So please, if it interests you, get in touch with me.